there! I spent a long weekend playing with my Gelli plate and some new handmade stencils that I made and some stamps. And I'm going to share the stencils with you and also the first batch of prints that I made. So these are my stencils. This one I love. I made these out of some thick craft paper and just used an Exacto knife. And I wanted to see how it would hold up. This one feels flimsy, but clearly it's because I cut away so much of the paper. But on the edges, it is bending. And so I'm not sure if I'm going to need to just wrap some masking tape around that, or if I'm going to need to buy some actual stencil material and recreate it, because I love this one. I love it. You will see. I love it. I kind of thought about molecule when I was making this one, so I think it's so fun. So fun. And simple. Super simple. This one kind of reminds me of peacock feathers. This one feels much sturdier because there's more of the material, and the edges, there's more of the material. This one, you know, it's these parts here that just feels flimsy. Clearly, it makes sense. I'm keeping that in mind when I make future ones, but this one was super fun. This one I liked. It's not as fun as the others, I think, to me. I do really like it, but I can't see myself using this one as much as the other ones. And then this one. This one is the All-Star. VIP. Very special. Love it. It feels organic. It feels wistful. And I just really enjoyed this one. I see some paint stuck to it. It also feels a little flimsy on the corners. And the leaves are curling up, which did pose slight problem when I was using it, but not enough to deter me from using it. So I'm going to keep using this puppy until I kill it. And I might even... Oh, that was terrible. I shouldn't have said that. I love puppies. That was awful. I'm going to keep using the stencil until it's dead. And I might buy acetate and recreate this one because I love it so much. It just accurately represents me, I think. Okay, so now the first batch of stencils, and I'm going to post the process of making this stack after this. So it'll be after. If you want to watch how these were made, just keep watching. Otherwise, you know, you can stop when I'm done showing you if you got this far. This is the first one, and it's using that molecule stencil. I made two, and the intent here is I want them to be sisters, not twins. I've started kind of making two of each. Not every time, because I did get out a third plate so that I could make more. I could continue creating while these were like sitting. You know, if you know what, you'll see what I mean. But the intent is to kind of make them extremely similar, the same kind of techniques, knowing they're going to be a little bit different. And that is just so super fun. I don't know if you've done that before. Highly recommend it, because look at these. Look how similar they are, but also different. The colors are showing up differently. It's so enjoyable to me how like expressive this can be. So anyway, back to this. This one messed up. These were intended to be similar, but I diverted and changed them up a little bit. This was a stamp that I was using, and this page, I left the stamp on too long and it ripped up the layer of paint, but that's okay. I can still use it for something else. Love the color combination on that. Whoo! Look at this beauty. Ooh, I love it. I did put iridescent paint over top because the white masked out area where the stencil was just the color of the paper, and I wanted to give it that little bit of oomph. So I added iridescent on top, and my goodness, that is just gorgeous. Love it. This one I added the black on top. I think that's going to be in a next video if I do a next video. I kind of stopped talking halfway through the day because I was exhausted for one, and I started making mistakes with it and I got frustrated, and I felt like I had to focus, and so I did start this one in this video, and then I think I added the extra black in the next video, so I might put it in the next one if there is a next one. We'll see what the footage look like. This one, don't love it, but it was the process of creating it was still enjoyable. It's fine. This one came from this one, and it's the similar. I don't love it, but I enjoyed the process of creating it, and that's what's important right now. Another one, gorgeous. I just want to spin it around and see it all different ways because I used the same stencil twice and I turned it. So like the unbleached titanium, the beige color here, and then over here it's the you know, the little bit of green, and oh, so pretty. And then yeah, just so pretty. Love it. This is another one where I added the black stencil on top. So the bottom, the orange and the blue and the green were in this video, and then for some reason I thought I needed to add the black stencil on top, and kind of messed it up in my opinion, but that's okay. That's okay. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. This one came from this one. So you see the outlines here. That was the mask. Once I pulled this up, you know, they're related. Let's just put it that way. They're related. This one is super, super fun. Not my favorite again, but it's super fun. I think I used masks. I used a stencil, and then I also used stamp on this one. So I really enjoy layering up. Woohoo! Pretty. This is just one stencil. That's not true. I think there is mask. No, it is true. This is just a stencil, but there was remains from the mask on the jelly plate, and this pulled it all up. And my goodness, it's just so cool. So cool. Am I being annoyingly upbeat about these? Because too bad. These two were to clean off the plates. And they're just a great neutral colored background that I could use for something, either painting something on top of this or cutting it up for collage at some point. And then these are very cool. These are the last ones I did. They were similar to another one where it was just white of the paper, so I added the iridescent coat on top, and it's so pretty. I think these would make gorgeous covers for like front and back cover of a sketchbook. They're my favorites. Orange and green in like any combination are my favorite. So that might be a sketchbook that I keep for myself, keep for myself. So this wraps it up. I am going to put that back. I'm going to put the footage of me getting all of these prints next. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye. Okay, let's see how this goes. I have my 2 jelly plates set up, and I want to play. I don't know how long it's going to work with my camera rolling. We'll just see. Could be interesting. Usually the camera cuts off around 10, 11, or 12 minutes. So we'll see. I have a bunch of things from around the house, and I have a bunch of stencils I want to try out. So let's see how it goes. I think I'm going to need more paint here. Yeah, any more. This color. Alright, first I want to try this that I made. It is a paper towel roll with glue on it. So I just want to, let's do this way. It's really slippery. Oh, that's weird. Okay, I don't think that's going to work. Okay, I'm probably going to put this in the no column. It's really slippery and was not easy. So we'll set that there. Next I'm going to try some stamps. I just did some squares. So my camera cut off and I don't know why. So I'm going to see what's going on. I am duplicating this somewhat, doing 2 at a time, so that if I like it, I can use it for, you know, covers of a sketchbook or something like that. I think I like this one. I think I like both of those, but I like that one. Okay, I am going to put a stencil down. I just made this one. So let's put it down and take a print from this one. This is copy paper I just bought. Oh wow, that feels so much different than the cardstock I was using. Ooh, that's fun. Let's do it over here. I like that. That is fun. Okay. I think I'm going to put a color over top of this. Let's see. We'll go with that. Let's do pink. Ooh, I like it. Very cool. Yeah. Really cool. Okay, let's put something else down here. Let's do burnt sienna. I bought a big burnt sienna because the last time I used it, I loved it, but I'm going to use up the small one first. And I'm going to put a little bit of bright aqua green with it, because why not? This plate is going to have a little bit of, I think, what they call ghost print. I don't know if that's the right terminology. I'm not great at knowing the terminology and stuff yet, because I am just learning, but let's see. I need a little bit more over here. Oop, that slid. Oh well. Okay, so that's going to be a good background for something else. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about these. This is where you put the paint down in a glob before you roll over it. I'm not really sure about that. That's something I have to learn. Okay, let me get a stencil. This is another one I just made. I am going to put it down on this one, and then I'm going to add some white. Maybe I'm going to put the white right on the stencil. And maybe that'll keep the globs from happening. Maybe. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm going to keep that one there for a few minutes to see if that helps get the bottom layer off. And I'm going to put a different color over this one. I think I'm going to do pink. Okay. I'm going to try pulling this one up now. Ooh. That's really cool. Some of that is still on there, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna do it again with the same stencil, but in a different color. Okay, so last time it was this way. I think I'll turn it this way. And let's do red. Primary red. I'm using Liquitex Basics acrylic because it's easy to get, and if I run out of a color, I can quickly get it, like from Michael's or even Amazon. It's just so easy. I didn't want anything hard because if it's hard, I'm not going to do it. I think I'm going to let this dry, and then I'm going to put another layer over top. Now I'm going to do this one. That is so fun. I really love it. That stencil is really cool, if I do say so myself. I've been dying to use it. I made it a while ago. Wow. I made it a while ago, and I'm excited to try all these things. Let's do a primary red over here. And then I'm going to do some masks. Maybe I'll do a little bit of blue with that. Well, actually, let's try these stamps. I made this little stamp. Ooh, I think that's going to turn out well. Ooh, it makes a nice little image over here. Nice little image there. So this was a piece of foam that I cut out, and I used an object to put indentations in there to make the outlines of petals for the little flower. Like that. Okay, and then this one, a bunch of different flowers, just, you know, from my mind. Nice. Let's turn it this way. Okay, and I really liked that. That was cool. Maybe put some no, I don't want to do the masks. Let's see. This is ridiculous, but I have this hair thingy. I think I'm going to make some lines. Shouldn't have picked that up. I might have messed it up, but that's all right. I'm just experimenting. Actually, let's do a couple more of these. What's the harm? Just a couple more. Sorry, I just kicked the tripod. Hopefully it didn't mess up too much. Okay, I think that's enough playing with that one. Oh wow, that's actually kind of neat. Huh, that's neat. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I do like the pattern that made. That's fun. Like that. Something ridiculous that I got out of my drawer, you know. Okay, I think I'm gonna put green, green. Let's do a light blue. And then I'm gonna clean this plate off over here. Actually, is it dry? No, it's still a little bit wet right here. But I think I'm gonna use, I don't know what color I'm going to use yet. Maybe bleached titanium. Bleached or unbleached titanium? Unbleached titanium. Actually, let's just throw down a little of that on here. Okay, and I'm going to use this again, because why not? Actually, let me get a piece of paper, and I will stamp on my paper. Oh, I know. On this one. The color choice could have been better, but that's all right. Okay, clean that up. I'm going to leave that one to sit. Unbleached titanium on this one. Still learning how much paint to use. I feel like it's a an art in itself to learn that. So I have this on a piece of plastic, so I can turn it up and look at it. Now this is leftover paint from before, but oh my goodness, this is going to be fun. That's pretty cool too. Okay, I love that. That is so neat. Ooh. I feel like that leaf stencil is going to be one of my favorites. You can see, I don't know if you can see, I can see right here. Let's tilt it right there, right here and here. Those are marks in my Gelli plate because when I stored them, there was an air bubble. I have noticed it right here. Right here I can see where the air bubble was. So right now it's not bothering me. It might in the future. We will see. I don't know. That cleaned off well. I also have a cat hair right there. There we go. So that turned out cool. Which came from that one. That's kind of neat. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh my. It's one of those ones that I wish I had made too. Love it. Okay. This plate has a little bit of ghost still on it, but I'm not going to let that stop me. I have a couple other stencils that I made that I want to try. So I think let's put down a color. Let's do orange because it's my favorite. Because it's all about me. Let's do orange and bleached titanium. Unbleached titanium. I haven't been saying that right for a long time, I don't think. Lines I don't know if that's normal or not from the brayer. Maybe I'm working it too hard and I need to lighten up. Okay. Okay, here's this one that I made. Do it here first. And then I'll put it over here. Oof, I'm off. Oh well, that's all right. I didn't line it up quite perfectly, but that's okay. Okay, so those two pages are going to get some addition, but they match right now. That's what I'm hoping for, matching. rearranging my pages here so I can have the ones that match together. Ooh! Oh! Shoot. I knocked over my paper stand. I'm going to pause you. Whew, this is going to be a long video. I can tell. So that's pretty. I like that. I think I'm going to put these on there. I feel like I need guides because it's hard to get them lined up. And I did make these. Maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll try. Let's see. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Okay, let's see what they're going to look like. Ooh! Fun! It looks citrusy. Ooh, love it. Uh-oh. I left the stamp on that too long and it pulled up the paper. That's unfortunate, but I'm not going to throw this away because I can still use this section for collage someday, and that's kind of my goal for some of these, is to cut them up and create a new piece. So I like this. I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to throw it out, but I am going to set it aside so I don't do it again. Okay. I kind of feel like I want to keep it on there so I can pull it all up. And you have to kind of let it dry. So I'm going to let these sit for a couple minutes. Sit. Okay. I do have a third jelly plate, but I haven't gotten it out yet. I wonder if I should. Yeah. Okay. Now I can play with the third one. Let's scoot this over. It's ridiculous. 3. I can't believe I have 3. Insane. Some masks. I'm just going to put down. Kind of fun. And now I'm going to pull them up and take another print. I'm going to put color down on top of that actually. And I think I'm going to do orange because I'm enjoying it. And if it smears the background, I don't care. Oh, it's pretty. That's pretty. I'm loving this. Oh my goodness. This reminds me of oranges, orange tree, branch, leaf. Really cool. Really cool. Then I'm going to put, maybe I'll just put it, what am I going to do? I also have this stencil. Might as well use it. More orange. Sorry I'm all the way over here. You can't really see. I want a little bit more. It's very thin. Just a little bit more. And actually maybe some unbleached titanium, since that's the theme. Neat. Very neat. Let's see, do I want to put blue on top of that? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Ooh, squeaky. Okay, I'm going to let this one sit, and I'm going to pull up, oh boy, these. Oh boy. I feel like they're still wet. Okay, those are neat. I like them. Okay, I think I'm going to put down a color. And then I'm going to, no, not that. I feel like I need to clean the plate off. So maybe I'll just do a brown, a burnt umber to clean the plate off. And I'm going to put it fairly thickly because I don't think that the thin is really doing it. Maybe I'll do burnt umber and black. Why not? Why not? I have yet to determine how I feel about this paper. It's a new paper. It's not as thin as regular copy paper. And it feels extremely glossy. I just don't know. I was using cardstock before, and I might go back to that. I also bought some rice paper, which I have not tried yet today, or ever. And I want to give that a try, but okay, I'm going to let these sit, and hopefully they clean off these plates. If it doesn't work, I'm going to switch to cardstock, because the cardstock definitely clean the plates off. But let's see. Ooh, I think that's going to be neat. Except for those two splashes right there. Oh well. Okay, clean that off. And let's see, how's this one look? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Very cool. I am loving my stencils. There's that one. This one. That one. Oh, wow. I love them. Love them. Okay. Wow, that's just so neat. It reminds me of kind of like Peacock is kind of where I've got the inspiration for that. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, I'm going to let these dry. I'm going to take a little break and I will be back. Okay, I think these are ready to pull off. They still feel damp, but it's chilly up here today, and when I pull the corners, they look like they're dry. So ooh, it's just nice and subtle. I do not like those splotches though of when I put the paint down. I wonder if I should put it on a palette and then pull it up with my brayer. I wonder if that would help. That's really pretty. Nice. That splotch isn't really going to affect if I use this for collage though, and it also wouldn't affect it if I want to paint over top of this. So I'm happy. I think these are cool. They're very understated but yet very interesting to look at, so I really like them. I'm going to let this third one sit, and I will be back after a short break. Okay, so off camera I added a sheen, the iridescent color, to this one because I love these. They were finished. I wasn't doing anything else to them, so I added a nice little iridescent to those. I love them. They're done. I'm not going to touch them again. Well, that concludes this process video of how I created some of these gorgeous jelly plate prints. If you liked this, please let me know and I would be glad to do it more. I really love this art form. I'm completely new to it and it's just bringing me such joy. Yeah, comment, like, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.